Welcome to the Mera vote news analysis. Will Election Commission of India club the remaining phases of Bengal election as Covid-19 resurges? Election Commission of India has been under fire from various sections of observers and non-BJP parties for being servile to the demands of BJP in the election season. The case is most prominent in West Bengal. The situation of Covid-19 is gradually worsening in the poll-bound state of West Bengal. The state recently saw a record of 6,000 plus cases. In this regard, the state has set some rules for the people flying into the state from other parts of the country. It has been made mandatory for passengers flying in from Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala and Telangana to carry a negative RT-PCR report not more than 72 hours old. The discharge rate in the state has worsened to 92.55%. Nearly 35% of Covid-19 beds are occupied in Bengal, and nearly 10,000 people across the state are in home quarantine. In this context, where there is a concern of an increasing load of Covid-19 cases on the hospitals, the Chief Minister of the state has urged the Election Commission to hold the elections for the remaining constituencies in a single phase. Other leaders of the Trinamool Congress have supported the clubbing of the remaining phases into one. People associated with other parties, especially BJP, have stated that this shows the fear of TMC losing out the fray. But the worsening condition of the Covid-19 situation cannot be totally ignored. Congress candidate from Murshidabad, Rezaul Haq, alias Mantu Biswas, contesting from Shamsherganj in that region, tested positive for Covid-19 on Wednesday. He was feeling breathless and was admitted to a hospital in Kolkata. He died the very next day. On this, various scathing criticisms were directed at the Election Commission of India. TMC leaders stated that they have been against the 8 phases of election in the backdrop of the second wave of the Covid-19 pandemic. In this regard, TMC leader Derek O'Brien had tweeted, "We did not want 8-phase polls in the first place." In his tweet, he had further alluded to Modi-Shah duo, stating that the two will say, "Let people die, but do not thwart our blind ambition of winning Bengal." The rising cases of coronavirus, BJP MP Manoj Tiwari was seen flouting coronavirus rules during a roadshow rally in Barakpur on Friday. In that rally, he stated that the election is a risk due to the coronavirus. Yet he did not speak about clubbing of the election phases. Tiwari has been trolled earlier for his half-baked, uninformed descriptions of various failures of Modi government like demonetization. The concerns raised by TMC are genuine, as the caseload due to the recent resurge of Covid-19 has been rising and is about to cross the 40,000 mark in the state. In view of the increasing caseload, doctors have also appealed to the Election Commission to club the polls in a single phase. It must also be noted that mamtabanerjee has been sent 2 notices and also a 24-hour ban on campaigning, especially after Sitakulchi violence. On the other hand, people from BJP like Adhikari have been slapped with lesser stringent and lesser number of restrictions even after the Sitakulchi violence and spats of violence in Nandigram. This occurred even after breaking of Covid-19 norms by the leaders of BJP in various rallies, as pointed out in many media reports. Trinamool, as a political party, cannot be called a perfect organization. No party can claim to be. Argument that TMC is getting nervous is also probably valid to some extent. But the concerns raised by it regarding the 8 phases of election in the middle of the pandemic is genuine and is backed by support from other parties and professionals like doctors. Keep visiting this channel for more news updates.